again.
Back again.
This time under different conditions. How awesome is this?
Jeez, I wish I could explain to the viewers where we're sitting, and you're right smack bang in the middle of the bush in the sand.
No, this is amazing.
Not a noise or a sound anywhere.
Bushveld sound check.
Exactly.
Freaking amazing.
So yeah.
Welcome to our bush studio for a second time.
It's our bush studio after hours, and during the day it's one of our favorite blinds is set up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, normally we have some game roaming around here at the feeding spot.
I think we've chased them away with these massive bright lights.
We certainly have. We certainly have. Yeah. So this is one of our bow blinds.
Okay. Yeah, we'll share some footage in the daytime. So you've actually this is now in the new concession. So we're still in the 𝗘𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀 near Zeerust.
Northwest.
Northwest. Sorry, northwest.
We keep mixing it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's close enough. It's right literally on the border between the two provinces. So
yes.
I think yeah, this is the place where we want to just concentrate on bow hunting. So this is the farm where we feed quite aggressively.
Okay.
And even now basically we're in the smack bang in the middle of the hunting season. But normally the guys would only start feeding from end of August when it's getting a bit drier and stuff. We've been feeding the whole year thus far. So yeah, you don't get too much activity around the blinds and nights when it's a lot of food available, and so we're feeding anything at the moment, anything we can get our hands on, you know, whether it's orange pulp or lucerne or just corn, all the basic stuff, bread, anything we can find.
Okay. It's because we don't have game fencing here, so it's free range, basically. Traveling animals between the farms here. So we try to keep them centralized here because we obviously supply them with
exactly
food.
And also what I like about bow hunting, it just gives you a lot of options where obviously the game gets, you know, more comfortable, or you know, you're basically taming them in a sense, and it's just so much better to control. Where with rifle hunting now, with the cameras, we can obviously see what's coming in, what type of males we've got available. You can market it in such a...
You've got a few trail cams set up at these blinds. How many we've got set up at the moment?
We've got 7 set up at the moment. We've got another 2 that's going up in the next few days. But it's especially now, just in the beginning of July now. So in the next couple of months, it'll be interesting. We're going to obviously see a hell of a lot more animals. Yeah. And it's just better to control. Now we can pick and choose what we're going to shoot. You know, what males we want to take out of the herds. It's just conservancy-wise, it's much better to control it that way. Yeah, and obviously just do not shoot any male, you know, like you would normally do with a rifle. You'll shoot what the bush gives you. Now we're going after a certain particular animal, and we set them aside for the hunt and for the year, and that's what we're going to shoot. We just go after those. So it's just a whole different type of hunt. We're trying something out as well now. We
obviously need to find out what is here, and we've got and what quantities. Obviously, we're not privy enough to have a chopper at our disposal. And I mean that's rather expensive. That's an unnecessary expense.
It is.
Where this actually has a dual purpose in the longer term. So
and also we're not big fans of the helicopter counts and stuff. It just it does disrupt. It does disturb the bush a hell of a lot. So we're trying to see what we can. We're definitely liking the numbers at the moment and the quality of animals we're picking up on the cameras. But within the next few months, definitely, Elmar, the stuff is gonna start showing a hell of a lot more. You know, it's gonna spend. You could clearly see a month ago when they started coming in. They'll come in at night, and they'll be a bit skittish. Now they're getting more hungry, and they're liking, obviously, taking a like to the sweets that we're putting out for them. So you'll see them at 10 in the morning, and so within the next couple of weeks, I think we're definitely going to be able to put a hunter in the blind, and you'll be able to see a lot of activity during the day. And so yeah, that's why I'm a big bow fan.
Okay,
I like the way of.
We've propped up one of your babies in the back here. What's
this is the Bowtech the Realm. It's a 2017 model.
Oh, and as you mentioned, just listen to the jackals in the background.
There we go. Hopefully, he can make a bit more noise so we can hear him, eh? Yeah. So I'm a big Bowtech fan and a supporter of Bowtech. I've been shooting them for a long, long time. I do shoot the Matthews as well.
Okay.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, a bow is a bow. You go with most of the guys that when you start out with a Hoyt, or I know our cameraman has got a shooting a Hoyt. So you basically, the bow that you end up shooting in the beginning, that's the one you're going to support. You're going to stick with it. I mean, if you're happy with it, why change a winning combination type thing, you know? So I've just happened to buy a Bowtech right in the beginning, in the early days when I was, I think, 18, 19 years old. I started shooting Bowtech, and I stuck with it.
Yeah. You were very proud to show us. Yes, that is a long time.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I was so proud just being able to shoot and hit a A4 paper, because, you know, you think of a bow, you'll think of the Bushmen and how they managed to hit stuff with it. It was such a skill, but these compounds and stuff, they really next level.
Yeah. What was the first animal you shot with a bow?
It was a warthog.
Warthog.
Yeah, my first animal was.
You should have known.
You should have known. Yeah, I'm a big warthog guy, so I'm always on the lookout for that. I think I shot a warthog, and then I shot a baboon, which is one of the hardest things to shoot with a bow.
Okay.
Especially those big males, they're quite sharp.
Yeah.
Around the blinds for those that try it.
Yeah.
It's always a challenge for me to shoot that with a bow, and yeah, and so we've got a group here this weekend, and I think there was supposed to be a bow hunter. He's not coming through anymore.
Okay, that's a pity.
But from the next couple of weeks, I think we're going to start putting guys into the blinds. We've had a few bow hunters try their luck, but like I said, they come out at night and wasn't successful. Saw a few females and nothing worth shooting. Okay. But in the next couple of weeks, we'll give it a go, and then we'll share some footage and hopefully a few videos.
Yeah, we've just on the way here. You've collected a few SD cards from some of the trail cams, so we're really keen to have a look and review some of the footage. Well, you said you got the Bushnell trail cams. How are they working out for you?
Yeah, so we're shooting using the Bushnell trail cams. Okay. I've used them for a long time. It's just a go-to camera. They never failed. We tried some other ones. There's Wildman. There's a whole lot of different brands on the market. Okay. We just, same thing, happened to start using the Bushnell trail cams, and we got to trust them, and they deliver very good quality photos. I mean, not that quality really matters. You just want to see what you can see there. But they're really reliable, and they very light, if I can call it that, on batteries. So the battery life's good. You can trust it. Remember, you putting the camera out, you might only get to it in 3 weeks, get back to that camera. So if it fails, then you've just literally lost 3 weeks of camera footage. Yeah. I've got one camera actually here that doesn't take pictures at night. It senses movement, and then it takes the picture, but the picture is pitch black. You got those type of things that normally. So Bushnell I can really recommend. Recently we've started using the 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗋𝗋𝗋 brand. It's also a camera from China. Very impressed with it. I think I showed you now. Yes. With the one that actually sends you a text message and a notification, and it can take video, and it's
I'm well impressed.
Really impressed.
Yeah.
So that's value for money thus far. They holding out nicely.
Well, this is going to be a true African stress test.
Yeah, so the only concern is the baboons. So the baboons and the monkeys.
Yeah, we actually saw a lot of vermit monkeys at the dam.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of them around, and at the one blind you mentioned that one of the feeders are they're targeting the feeder and shaking it, so we're losing a bit of feed there.
Once they, that's the thing. If you got to build your feeder so nicely, and we're using the all-round feeder, which will probably also tomorrow during the daytime we'll share some video footage of the ones we use. They are imported from the States.
Okay.
So a client of ours was kind enough to get a few to us when he was hunting here recently, and very, very nice little feeder. It's literally that big. It's using 4 small batteries, and they last about 6 months with those batteries.
Really? Wow.
Very nice feeder, but then obviously we have to now take
the enclosure needs to
need to make it robust, because the baboons, once they realize that the feeders, I'll show you some images where they're literally shaking that feeder. So we have to build them robust and baboon proof. We call it so.
How do you do it?
So we use these 200-liter drums. That's working nicely for us. And obviously we make the lid so that it's a screw-on lid.
Okay.
You can fill it with corn, and then it'll last depending on how much time you're going to feed it at and set your timer at. We're feeding twice a day at the moment.
Okay.
So in the morning we're feeding 3 seconds, and then in the afternoon we'll feed 3 seconds. We'll definitely increase that probably in the mid-August. By the end of August, we'll probably just increase that a bit more.
Okay.
And get a bit more feed on the ground. At the moment, it's just to show them that there's something happening and get them used to the sound, because that's also something we use to attract the animals. The idea is that if they hear that spinner, they should know that there's food there. Yeah.
Yeah. But initially, I mean, it's been dead quiet here. So introducing something like that, you're definitely going to chase them away.
For the first part of it, certainly that's what happened. I mean, we've got that one where the new camera is on. For the last week, there's only been giraffe. Nothing has come back yet, and the impala was literally staying at that blind. But we, patient. We know it's just because there's a lot of movement and a lot of things changing there.
Okay. Was it purely because of the water? Because I see behind us here, you've actually done, taken some time to seal the little watering holes.
The dams up,
Yeah, they're quite big.
They're quite big. So, at the moment they were leaking in some areas, so we just did a reseal on them.
Okay.
They're not getting pumped from the main water supply at the camp. We're literally coming in with a tractor and a trailer and filling them up.
Okay.
So the idea was not to come in every second, third day. At the moment, it looks like we're only going to have to come every second week to just fill them up. They're about 1/2 meter deep. They're a bit too deep. I think when they initially built them, they built a bit deep, so nothing can reach down there. So it's only your kudu, your giraffe that might reach down there.
Okay.
Which is very bad for the pigs, because we want to obviously get the pigs to the watering holes at the moment. So we have to keep them filled at the moment. So the plan is if they drop about 200 to 300 mils, we just fill them up again.
Okay.
So we've got water at every height, every blind. We've got salt. We've got all other different types of feeding blocks, feeding the corn. Got a nice little bush pig mix that we also introduced now. Okay. See if we can attract the bush pigs.
You said it's a home.
It's a home breed. It's a
home brew.
Home brew. We might actually be able to make a nice little beer out of the
out of it.
Out of it. So, I think very excited about the bow aspect this year. The next couple of months will be the proof is in the pudding. We'll see what nice animals we're going to take off here. We haven't hunted here for 2 years, so 2 full seasons. They haven't shot anything on the side of the farm with a bow.
Okay.
So hopefully we do have a few nice trophies.
Yeah. Yeah, on my way, I told you this is so exciting, and I think in the previous episode as well. It's uncharted territory for a large majority of this space. Yeah, although you've said you've hunted here before on a different farm for some time. That's obviously how you got this concession.
Yeah, and quite familiar with the area. That means it's beautiful. It's really right smack bang in the 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗹𝘀. You know, this is 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝗀𝗀 area.
Yeah.
You know, from here all the way to what's it? Other side of Zeerust. When you get Stella and 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀,
Okay.
so all the way to the Kalahari is all very, very good 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀 grazing area, and you know,
Beautiful mountain
we're on the
ranges.
river here, right on the river here, so it's very, you know, all your spiral horns is doing really well here. You know, your eland, your bushbuck, your 𝗥𝗲𝗲𝗹𝗀, got very nice 𝗥𝗲𝗲 here.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all the stuff that's always on someone's list with a bow, to take with a bow.
Yes.
So yeah, no, we trying our utmost best to get them to the hide and to the feeders.
Okay.
I think we're going the extra mile. You know, most farmers, I mean, we should bow a lot. You'll get to a farm, you have to just sit by a blind, which is a very nice setup, but there's just salt and there's maybe just a water hole.
Yeah, no, I must say,
so you
I'm
spend so
impressed.
much time. You know, the idea is to get the guy in the blind and you must see animals. You know?
Yeah.
And I know Driesvisser, for instance, a very, very successful safari outfit here. They also do it properly. They feed all year round. So we've piggybacked from the success they've had. And yeah, you can always steal with the eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we need to, I mean, why not work together or, you know, complement each other?
Exactly right.
You know, we in this together. Some people don't want to let the sun shine over somebody else, but I mean,
exactly.
We're not those type of guys. So.
No. We just enjoy hunt. So wherever you book and as long as you get to the bush, then we'll be glad if it's us. And you come hunt and spend your time with us. But as long as you can get in the bush and it's good for the soul and it's good for, you know, just charging your batteries again and facing life. It's hard enough as it is. So might as well spend a few days in the bush.
No, fantastic. 100%. Well, I think it's about that time of the day that we need to head back to the camp and start a fire and put some meat on. And I actually got some. We brought some game meat back to the bush. To Bright.
Oh, really? No, well, you got to bring it back to the original habitat. Yeah.
So, we've got some wildebeest and I think some eland. I was just going to see what we have.
Yes, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna
hungry. I'm hungry.
Hopefully, when we get there, the fire will be burning high, and I think the moods will be quite good back in camp.
I see you got the guitar. Hopefully, it's not just a prop tonight. So.
Hopefully, yeah, we might drink enough so that the band comes out and play a few songs. And yeah, so let's go have a nice little barbie.
Absolutely.
So
cheers,
cheers,
my friend.
Man. Nice seeing you. Nice chatting to you.
Always.
Cheers.